Hey, I'm Launders. I'm here with Rain, doing an interview at IEM San Jose right after they played their first match against CLG, a quick 2-0.
Yeah.
Um, I guess the match wasn't too difficult for you guys. Maybe take us through a couple of maps.
The Mirage game was kind of hard for us. We didn't know. We had never like read up on them or how they play. We don't know how they play at all, and they played a good T side. So yeah, it was a hard game.
So when you're calling versus a team that you don't know much about, or maybe that because in their circumstances they came kind of as a last minute replacement, how do you prepare for that?
We didn't really prepare for anything. We
Okay.
just I play. I try to make it everything simple and just do simple things. I don't do anything like super structured takes or anything like that. Keep
What's
everything
your
simple.
what's your philosophy behind that?
I like simple Counter Strike. I don't like the existence, and
Yeah.
I don't like those kind of. It's too much. Your team get like the robots, and yeah, it's bad.
So if you have the talent, you kind of want to let everybody.
Yeah, I want to play make them play their own game.
Right. So how do you like calling? I know you playing on LGB was my favorite team, by the way. You're my favorite player on my favorite team. Sound a little bit of a fanboy right now. But you on LGB, where that was kind of like a breakout performance the entire time that you were on them, and you got bought out by G2.
Yeah,
Did you do it for the money?
yeah, I did full time. I always wanted to go full time, and when that offer came to the table, I took it.
So that wasn't possible on LGB because of your size. How do you feel? How do you feel playing with those players like Rubino, and obviously playing with Jacob
It's
then
really
and now?
it's really hard to go from because I played for a team called Party Astronauts, and then Rubino picked me up to was H2K, and then we switched to London Conspiracy, and we formed the LGB team.
Yep.
So I played with him. He made my career kind of. So I felt really bad leaving him and Jacob because they're good friends of mine. But I picked up Jacob, and yeah,
Yeah. So you must have understood. Obviously, it was at the time it was the biggest contract buyout I think in Counter Strike.
yeah,
Yeah.
I said so.
Yeah. So it must be hard to turn down. Did you have any concerns about a lot of players they come up and they play really well with a team that overall doesn't have good results, but they were playing well on that team and they have a lot of upsets. People were making those one LGB videos, and then going to a new team that potentially has more talent. Are you still worried about not getting results, or when you came on, were you worried about not being able to get, top four result at major or win a lot of money at tournaments?
Of course, we had like a language barrier at the start because
Yeah.
we just came out of nowhere and we taught English, and no one has ever done it. So we had kind of a barrier at the start, but everyone got really good friends and everyone got comfortable, and yeah, everything became good.
Cool. So that's the most important part. It's just that you get along.
Yeah, you need to get along to be a good team.
Yeah.
If you're not friends, then you're not going to be good.
So that's how you feel about your composition as it stands right now. Do you think this is a team that's going to last a long time with the five that you have?
Yeah, I think this is going to be the major winning team.
Major winning team.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Moving forward, who do you play next?
I have no idea.
They haven't actually decided yet. So
I think it's the winner of Virtus Pro and whoever they play. I think so.
Who's your favorite for the tournament?
Us?
Us? Oh yeah, okay. That's a pretty good.
Other than that, I think TSM is going to be hard.
Yeah. Do you think TSM would be the hardest team besides yourself to play at the tournament?
Yeah, we have a hard time playing against them.
Why?
They counter our playstyle. They play the defensive, aggressive. I don't know how to play against them.
Oh.
So we have a hard time playing against them. We lost. I think we never won against them.
So if you set up in a default, do you try to make assumptions about what they're going to do in the round, or do you set up in a very passive default and wait until they make a move?
We don't really have a defensive. We have like one kind of play, like on one standard. We don't have anything like defensive, aggressive. We didn't have time to make it with AC. So we have one type of play. Let's see if it works against them.
And what is that? It's not passive, not aggressive.
No, it's in the middle.
It's in the middle. Okay. So just a reactive, see what happens, and then
Reacting around.
reacting around.
Yeah.
Awesome. So do you enjoy calling?
No.
No?
No.
Do you feel it's just that
I like to be.
from your former teammates, I've heard that you had a lot of good ideas for how to win a round. Was it suggested by your teammates that you start calling?
No, I came up with the shorts because no one else wanted to call, and I said I could do it. It's fine.
Who was doing it before you? Mikael?
We had Legia,
Yeah.
then we had Dennis to try, and he didn't want to do it, so then I did it.
Okay. So you're just kind of put in a role that you're not so comfortable with. You feel good, like you're good at it, but maybe you don't like it so much.
I don't feel really good at it. I don't counter anyone. I just try to make everyone play their game.
Now you said you do like a certain style though. You have a style that you don't like, right? That's maybe
That's-
too structured.
Yeah.
So you think you know a better way to play the game, but you're not so good yourself at
Reading the opponents.
reading your opponents. So that's your weakness, you say, as a caller, is reading
Yeah.
your opponents. As a smart player, how do you like admit that to yourself? What does that mean? Like you don't know
What do you mean?
how to like if you know how to make a play yourself, right? How do you not know for a whole team how to win around?
Of course, I have an idea of how they're gonna play, but I don't always read correct, and I try
Okay.
to make the plays like quote something and fake it. And,
Yeah.
I don't do anything special.
Okay. Nothing special. Okay.
Yeah.
You still continue to pull really great stats. I think you still have
I
quite
had,
the best
like-
stats in your team.
I think the Cluj major was one of my worst performances.
Oh.
I played really bad because I was thinking too much about calling,
Okay.
how the other teams played, and it didn't go too well for me.
Do you think there's an excuse then for an IGL who doesn't perform really well?
Like, there's a difference between not being capable of killing anyone and not performing too good. You have to be able to kill. You can't just be a pure EDL and just run around being a decoy.
Right. Very expensive decoy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. That's a lot of great insight, man. I want to thank you for the interview,
Yeah.
and good luck in your matches.
Thank you.